At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Conifer is a nationally respected builder, owner, manager, and trusted partner in the creation of best-in-class, affordable, and attainable multifamily housing communities. We believe in helping people succeed. It's at the heart of our success. We believe that everyone deserves to have a place where they feel respected, connected, comfortable, and confident. Our goal is to create successful communities, and you can count on us. Conifer, partner.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Warrick Dunn Award Show presented by the LHSAA Network. I'm your host, Jeff Palermo. We are at the Baton Rouge Marriott, and tonight we will recognize the best high school football players in the state. We all know the best high school football in the country is played in Louisiana. So we truly have some of the most outstanding players with us, and they come from every part of Louisiana. We will recognize regional MVPs tonight, and then we'll introduce you to our 10 finalists for the Warrick Dunn Award. Our Warrick Dunn finalists are the 10 best seniors from the 2023 season. And for these players to have a chance to win an award named after Warrick Dunn, one of the greatest high school football players ever from the state of Louisiana, is truly an honor. Warrick, of course, started at Catholic High here in Baton Rouge, won a national championship at Florida State, went on to play 12 seasons in the NFL with the Falcons and Buccaneers. And so when the LHSAA Network started reaching out to these players and telling them, hey, you are a finalist for the Warrick Dunn Award, a lot of them could not wait to be a part of this tonight with us. Their jaws dropped, and they were just saying, hey, where do I need to be to have an opportunity to be mentioned alongside of someone like Warrick Dunn? So, Warrick, we still thank you for being a great role model to the next generation of football players here in the state of Louisiana. Let me introduce you to the rest of our head table here. We have Pastor Ken Ellis, of course, Warrick Dunn, Steve Schneider from the LHSAA Network, Eric Held, who is the director of the Louisiana High School Coaches Association, and then Garrett Walvard, also from the LHSAA Network. Now, before we go any further, let's take one more look back at the 2023 season, one that is certainly worth remembering.
ran on out all night long. He kept it off. He wasn't right up.
Absolutely terrific stuff. Let's start recognizing our regional MVPs, and certainly hoot and holler for these guys as they've already been great high school football players. Some of them are coming back next year. Others are moving on to the next phase of their life. So we've broken up by regions. Let's start off with first from the Acadiana region, and we'll start off with Opelousas running back Deshaun Ford. Ford is Opelousas' all-time leading rusher, led the Tigers to the state title game, and he was the District 5-4A MVP. Deshaun Ford, come on up. Next up from the Acadiana region, Lafayette Christian Academy defensive lineman Melvin Hills. Hills helped LCA reach another state title game this past season. Had 80 tackles on the year, 14 and a half sacks. He's heading to Texas to show the Longhorns what Louisiana football is all about. Congratulations, Melvin. Now we move to the Capital Region for our regional MVPs. From Ascension Catholic, running back Chad Elzy Jr. This young man had 9 touchdown games in a playoff game. 9 touchdowns in a playoff game against Opelousas Catholic. That ties an LHSAA record, and in that game, he also rushed for 461 yards. Chad unable to be here with us, or is he here? There he comes. Come on, Chad. Congratulations. Next up from the Capital Region. Congratulations, Chad. Also from the Capital Region, Carter Hanberry, the defensive back and running back from Dutchtown High School. Hanberry, superstar player in Ascension Parish since he was a little kid, led Dutchtown to its first ever semifinal appearance and is now headed to southeastern Louisiana. Carter Hanberry. Now for our Central Louisiana MVPs. Gina running back Zarek Jones. Jones led Gina to its first ever undefeated regular season and a #1 seed in the Division III non-select playoffs. This past year, Jones broke numerous records at Gina, including most yards rushing in a single season and also touchdowns with 32. Now, Zarek could not be here tonight with us. He's playing baseball, but congratulations once again to Zarek Jones from Gina. And also from Senla, Tioga defensive back, Jacorian Norris. Norris has signed to play with the Raging Cajuns. First team All-State selection. Had 7 interceptions this past season. Jacorian Norris from Tioga. Moving on to Northeast Louisiana. Oak Grove quarterback Jackson Bradley, the most outstanding player of the game in the Division IV non-select state championship game. He's led the Tigers to 2 consecutive state titles. And unfortunately for everyone in Division IV non-select, he'll be back again next season. Jackson Bradley. And also from Northeast Louisiana, it seems like I've been watching this kid play for 10 years now. That's Washita Christian's Noah Lovelady. Lovelady leads OCS as the school's all-time tackles leader. Also, most tackles for a loss and sacks at OCS. That is Washita Christian's Noah Lovelady. Noah? We're going to stay in the 318 for our Northwest Regional MVPs. 2 studs here from Calvary Baptist who won the Division III Select State Championship game. First of all, one of the most sought-after running backs in the class of 2025. James Simon, who had 191 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns in the state championship game. James, your regional MVP. James, if you could stay up there for a second, because your teammate, Abram Wardell, is the other MVP for Northwest Louisiana. And of course, Abram Wardell guided the Cavaliers to a 14-0 record, and in the process was named the Class 2A Outstanding Offensive Player of the Year. Abram Wardell, if you could take the picture and accept the football, and James for on behalf of Abram. Now for our Southeast Regional MVPs. From St. Martin's Episcopal, Harlem Berry, considered the #1 running back in the class of 2025. The speedster is committed to LSU after rushing for 2,000 yards for 3 consecutive seasons. Harlem Berry. Harlem, unfortunately, unable to be here with us tonight, but something tells me he may be a Warrick Dunn finalist next season, so hopefully we'll be in our presence next year. And then Our other Southeast Regional MVP, Riverside Academy running back, Dedrick Lasty. Lasty rushed for 344 yards in a game against St. Martin's this season and led Riverside to a state championship game appearance. Dedrick Lasty. And this is his dad who will be accepting the award. Oh, this is for Harlem. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Harlem Berry's dad. How you doing, Dad? Now we move on to our Southwest Regional MVPs. Leesville running back Xavier Ford, the Class 4A All-Stater, led the state in rushing this past season with 2,425 yards. Xavier Ford. And our final regional MVP from St. Louis Catholic, linebacker Grant Monte, the Defensive Player of the Year in Class 3A. He is St. Louis Catholic's all-time leading tackler. Grant? Congratulations, Grant. Another hand for our regional MVP. And when we come back, we'll introduce you to our Warrick Dunn finalists. So don't go away here on the LHSAA network.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Conifer is a nationally respected builder, owner, manager, and trusted partner in the creation of best-in-class, affordable, and attainable multifamily housing communities. We believe in helping people succeed. It's at the heart of our success. We believe that everyone deserves to have a place where they feel respected, connected, comfortable, and confident. Our goal is to create successful communities, and you can count on us. Conifer.
The LHSAA Network presents the 2024 Warrick Dunn Award Show. Brought to you by Big Game Football Factory, 100% focused on football. Conifer, partners in building community. Gold Star Trophies, quality products since 1973. MMR, building on a tradition of success. Welcome back to the Baton Rouge Marriott. We are here for the Warrick Dunn Award Football Show. It's now time to introduce you to our finalists for the Warrick Dunn Award. Again, we have 10 finalists, 10 of the top high school seniors in the state of Louisiana for the 2023 football season. And our first finalist that we'll introduce you to, Catholic High quarterback Daniel Beal.
for 3 on 3rd down as Beal pump fakes. Beautiful pass downfield. Touchdown Bears!
Boy, Beal is on fire.
Catholic High quarterback Daniel Beal capped his career by leading the Bears to their 3rd state championship since 2020. A 4-year starter, Beal threw for 2,900 yards and 39 touchdowns as a senior, finishing with over 8,700 passing yards and 119 total touchdowns. But the Bears stumbled out of the gate to start their season.
What sticks out the most to me is the way that we responded from our first 4 games, really. Started the season rough, 1-3, and we knew we had what it takes to do what we wanted to do, and we understood that we had to stick together as a team, and that's exactly what we did. And so that stands out, and then finishing the way that we did, being able to look up at the scoreboard, look all around in the dome, and know that we won with the seniors, the kids I've been playing with for maybe 10 years, 4 or 5 years. It was really special to be able to hug them and relax and know that we did what we could do.
I'd say he was the glue, right? He took ownership of the things that he maybe needed to do better with, but also he worked really hard to keep everybody stuck together. He held people accountable in a way that people respected and responded to, and we wouldn't have been where we were if it weren't for him.
Beal's family has deep roots within the Catholic program, and his relationship with Coach Fuller extends beyond the field of play.
Catholic means everything to me, the football program especially. I have 3 older brothers who all played, and I was around the football team for as long as I can remember, really, being on the sidelines, doing everything I could just to be closer to football. But I was excited because I knew he was here. He used to work here, and we'd actually throw before I was at Catholic. But to be able to be coached by these guys and to from every single one of them, have like a real relationship with them. They weren't just our football coaches, but they were guys that we could go talk to, our mentors, especially Coach Fuller.
I'm a younger coach, and so to see and be a part of an athlete's life, seeing them from being a kind of a younger kid to coming to be a man now, it's awesome to see that progression, and to me, why you get into coaching, to see that growth.
Beal is well-versed in the career of former Catholic All-American Warrick Dunn and was honored to be named a finalist.
Great guy all around. He's a wonderful football player. Everybody knows his football accolades, but what he does in the community and what he does, still tracing back to Catholic, do our Habitat for Humanity builds, and bring home this award would be everything. To know that all the hard work pays off winning this award, and to do it in his name is truly an honor. To be put up my name next to his, it's really remarkable. Just seeing those 2 names together, it'd be a dream come true.
In the Division I title game against Acadiana, the Bears scored touchdowns on 8 of their first 9 possessions, with Beal completing 19 of 26 passes for 360 yards and 4 touchdowns. Number 11 also scored his final rushing touchdown inside the Superdome as Catholic hung 55 points on the Wreckin' Rams. Beal will graduate as one of the most decorated quarterbacks in school history, adding to the championship foundation at Catholic High.
Congratulations, Steve.
All right, we're joined up here by Daniel Beal right now. Daniel, we are in a golden era for Catholic High football. 3 of the last 4 state titles in Division I. What's it like to have been part of that run?
It's been everything. The memories that have been made, but the friendships and the bonds that have been created through the last 4 years have been even better. Some that I definitely won't forget, and I know the guys with me won't forget either.
Your 3 older brothers played for Catholic. What was that experience like, being there to cheer for them, and were they champions like you?
Yes, sir. They all played O-line, so they were all huge. They were beating up on me when I was younger. But besides that, yeah, the support that they give me and the things that we do together, is everything. So I learned from them and grew up watching them and wouldn't be here without them.
You walked the same halls at Catholic as Warrick Dunn, played in the same stadiums. How important is his legacy to the school?
Yes, sir. I mean, he's mentioned all the time the things that he does. Kind of like I said, he's a great man. But even as his football career and his accolades, just be a part of what he does every day. It's truly an honor.
Catholic's won a lot of hardware the last couple of years, but how valuable do you think this award would be to bring it back home to Catholic?
Yes, sir. That'd be everything. You know, he went to Catholic, right? So my name next to his would be perfect.
Looking sharp tonight, man. Good luck in Cajun country later this fall.
Yes, sir.
Daniel Beal, everybody.
Our next Warrick Dunn Award finalist, St. Charles Catholic linebacker Kyle Cannon. If you have a football in your hands and you see a Comet wearing 22 soaring in your direction, you've got a problem.
He's been a great football player for a long time. I mean, we knew when we had him in 8th grade that he was going to be a special football player. His senior year, he really was lights out. I mean, he was a sideline to sideline guy. He could plug the hole. He played pass coverage.
The unanimous Class 2A Defensive Player of the Year. A big reason why St. Charles Catholic won 20 games in a row over 2 seasons, continuing a tradition established by other great players he shadowed when he was just an 8th grader.
There's some things that, you know, we don't like to admit this as coaches. There's just some things you can't teach.
I didn't want to be just some ordinary kid just walking around school. You know, I wanted to make a name for myself too. So I would take the time to go, you know, ask all of them, like, I want to train with you.
We have 114 guys on the football team, you know, little 8th graders that can hardly, you know, run out the goalposts. And I think the way he treats people is infectious. You know, he's been going through something the last year. His mom's been diagnosed with cancer and fought through that, and she's doing well. But he went from being a boy to a man real fast.
Cannon has drawn on a lifetime of experiences in Laplace with friends who wound up becoming teammates, even if one of them wound up costing him some playing time in elementary school.
He had hit me in my head 1st grade, and I got like this crack in my skull, and it built like this sack of fluid. Yeah, and then my doctor said he didn't want me to play football.
But missing 3 or 4 years in that helmet and shoulder pads never kept Cannon from aspiring to the highest standard of St. Charles Catholic football when he finally came back.
Giving everything you got, even when you're having bad days. You know, we say that every day is either a bad day, an average day, or a great day, and you can have way more bad or average days. And what do you do with those days? Can you turn an average day into a great day or a bad day into an average day? And so he's upheld that standard in more ways than one.
As he prepares to wear the green and gold of Southeastern, one thing Cannon says he'll definitely miss is the atmosphere surrounding his games in blue and gold, from the stands to the sidelines at St. Charles Catholic.
A lot of noise. I remember definitely playing against U-High in the semifinals. One of the parents was playing like a train horn or a truck horn. It was pretty loud, and the ref had to tell him to, you know, keep it down a little bit. And it gets a little rowdy.
Congratulations, go.
Well, we all know St. Charles Catholic has been blessed with some very good coaches in the past. Wayne Stein, Frank Monica. What's it like been playing in that program for some of those veteran coaches?
Oh, well, you know, playing, like being in the atmosphere like Coach Monica, you know, I always wanted to like be like up to his limits, you know. He was a very tough guy, you know. He's always yelling at practice. You know, he wants you to do a certain thing right. So, you know, I just tried to live up to that.
You played in 4 title games. You were a starter in 3 of them, the most outstanding player, and won a championship as a sophomore. Just talk to me about playing in that program, expectations, and what's it like playing for the Comet program?
Well, definitely the expectations are definitely high. You just can't go in there and just be a one-minded person. It's a team playing game. This thing's not built off of one person. I just had to not just look out for myself, I had to look out for other teammates too. Yeah, that's pretty much.
One thing we didn't hear in that interview is that you were eventually cleared to play football again. Was there like an itch? You were like, I got to get back on the gridiron. What led you back to the game?
Really just trying to, it was really just like my physique appearance, and I always loved the game for football. I just sit there on Sundays, watch NFL, on college, on Saturdays. I love seeing tackling,
What does the future hold for you? You'll go and enroll at Southeastern next fall. You're excited for football, college life?
Yes, sir, absolutely. I'm ready to get it on with Coach Frank.
Well, congratulations. We'll see you next fall. Your first game in New Orleans against Tulane. Can't wait to see you. Kyle Cannon, everybody.
We'll stay on the defensive side of the football for our next Warrick Dunn finalist, and that is Southern Lab defensive back, Dylan Day.
Southern Lab's Dylan Day was the leader of a defense that is no stranger to making big plays when it matters most. None bigger than this pick six against Ouachita Christian to send the Kittens to the Dome. Lab's season was about to come to an end with a minute to go, but Day came up clutch.
It was definitely a special feeling being able to move on to the next round. It's kind of a play where they need to move the ball up, but you don't really think they're going to throw it in that moment, but they're a guy that they want to throw it to. It's a matter of being disciplined on technique and making a play.
We knew that they were going to go to their best guy, so we put our best guy on their best guy. And they just happened to throw it to him, and he did what Dylan does best, and that's make plays.
Dylan isn't the first in his family to play for head coach Darryl Asbury, but Asbury had been ready for Dylan to bring his talents to the Kittens defense.
Then when you talk about him being an athlete, it's unbelievable. I can remember when he was young, his brother played for me, and I used to see him walk around camp and say, "You gonna play football for me?" He said, "Yes, sir." So I remember that very clearly. Just to watch the young man he's turned out to be, a student athlete, as a coach, it makes you feel good.
Day left his legacy at Southern Lab. He helped deliver 2 state championships and became the leader of a strong Kittens defense in his senior year.
Us just starting from the last year, going out in the playoffs, it meant a lot to us. So we had to put in the work on the off season, bond, and create that chemistry, and it just meant so much to us. That was our main goal of getting back to that state championship and winning. Yeah, we definitely just got right back into it. We knew what our goal was for the next season. From as far as getting extra strengths in after practice to the extra film in the school classrooms after school. It was just, we knew what our main goal was.
She came into the office, should I say, and said, "Coach, I think it's some things that we need to look at." And I said, "Well, talk to me, permission to speak freely." He's one of those kids that I'll sit down and listen to and let him bounce ideas off. And when you have that type of leadership on your team, as a coach, you have to be able to absorb some of that. Because if he's bringing something to me, that means that he's met with the team about it. If he's going to step up to the table for the team, then the team is going to follow him and work extremely hard.
Dylan set the standard at Southern Lab. He finished the season with 5 pick sixes. He also elevated teammates around him, like Ian James, who had his 4th pick six in the Dome, with Dylan cruising right next to him to the crib. Day has enrolled at Miami early, a fitting place knowing its prestige for producing great defensive players to the next level.
That university, they call it the University for DBs. He's one of the top DBs.
Off the rip, the culture and the history behind the school, you add that on to a great competitive team and just trusting in the coaches for putting you in the right position to succeed and develop.
As you saw in the video, Dylan Day already competing in spring football with the Miami Hurricanes. So Coach Asbury has joined us here tonight. Coach.
Barry joins us now. Coach, thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Coach Dylan really is the true definition of a student athlete. He graduated early. He's at a prestigious university in Miami, and he was a great student athlete for you. I mean, just an incredible player on the field.
He was. I mean, Dylan is a tremendous person, tremendous athlete, but it goes back credit to his mother, his father, his aunts out there, and I'm just up here representing him. I feel like I'm one of these guys. I have the butterflies, like I'm getting ready to play a game.
You had the inside track. His older brother played for you, but when did you know you were going to be inheriting such a successful player to your program?
Well, you know, when you watch the talent that his brother had, the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. And just watching Dylan when he go through his drills and the way he prepares for a game, even when he, prepares for school, that says a lot about a young man.
You had 20 years coaching at the collegiate level. You come back to Louisiana. How rewarding has it been to deliver 2 state titles in the last 3 years back at Southern Lab?
It feels good. Do I miss college? Yes, but when you think about these young men's lives that you have an opportunity to help change, you normally get them from high school to college, and then the roles are reversed now. So I still have that itch to get back, but I'm happy where I am right now.
Dylan is somebody who's obviously goal-oriented. What kind of goals do you think he has set for himself at the next level?
Well, number one, I know to be the best student that he can possibly be, and then be the best student athlete. And I told his parents one day when I first watched Dylan, I said, he's special. And he continues to stick to the game plan and the script. We'll see him on Sundays.
We might have to become ACC fans.
I'm already one.
There you go. Thanks, everybody.
Thank
Coach
you.
Darryl Asbury.
Our next Warrick Dunn Award finalist, Zachary tight end, Tradez Green.
Spangler, jump ball again. There he is. Green, 50-50 ball. All Tradez Green.
2 sports star Tradez Green of Zachary has the distinction of being named All-State in football and basketball. The 6'7" wide receiver caught 12 touchdowns and averaged 18 yards a reception during his senior season. Green credits his teammates and the Broncos coaching staff for taking his football career to the next level.
Well, basically, really the offense and the defense, we got really close. So that's probably what stands out to me by me coming in, being a late transfer. They accepted me, and before I came here, it was a big difference. Zachary got me my raw running down pat. I mean, before I was here, I was just catching balls over people, but I learned the game of football when I made it here.
Trey's one of those guys that he's got an infectious smile about him. He draws people to him with his personality. I was surprised at how humble he was. I was not that I was expecting anything bad from him, but just a kid whose name is in the limelight as much as his is. You worry about those kinds of things and how they're going to carry themselves and how they're going to fit in with your football team inside the program, and that was never a problem with him.
Tradez gave football a shot when he was younger, but chose to focus on basketball, where he became a standout player. It wasn't until his sophomore year that Green started catching passes again on the gridiron.
I got a memory when I was, I think, 8. Me and Colin Jackson, he's a safety at LSU now. He hit me, and I went and sat up under my auntie truck. I didn't want to play football anymore. That made me play basketball. My friends at East Feliciana, I was bored, and I didn't. They was like, just come out here and play football. So I came out there and I played football, and before you knew it, I blew up.
Trey's one of those players where, as a coach, you you find yourself during a game sometimes being a fan and just watching what he's doing. There was a play against several different teams where he jumped over some people to make catches, and a guy that tall and can jump that well, but also has the ball skills to go get a football like that. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Spangler. Goes down the sideline. 1v1 coverage. Caught! Trey'Dez Green. He's still on his feet. Green tiptoes into the end zone. Touchdown, Zachary! 64 yards!
Green has an intense drive to give back to his family, especially his mother, who overcame a major health problem.
My mom got diagnosed with breast cancer on my 6th birthday. So that really what motivates me. Like, even when seeing her going through chemo treatments and everything, like, she have me and my brother. She's a single mom. It was hard watching it. So I just want the best for her.
Trey'Dez has starred on 2 of Louisiana's biggest stages, catching 8 passes for 97 yards and a touchdown in the Superdome with Zachary, and at the LHSAA basketball championships, leading East Feliciana to the #1 seed and the state semifinals. Green's next stage is Tiger Stadium and the Southeastern Conference, and sports fans across Louisiana can't wait for the encore.
Trey'Dez, thanks for sitting down with us. When we talk with Coach Brewerton, he spoke about your character and your work ethic. I'm wondering why those things are so important to you.
Basically just, first I just want to give all glory to God first. But by me starting football at 10th grade year, it's like I gotta catch up to everybody else. I feel like I'm a little bit behind. I'm still working hard to get where I'm going to, but it's just the work ethic that I have.
You made the choice to attend Zachary and move up from a 2A school to a 5A. Were you looking to challenge yourself? Why make the move?
Of course, really for a better environment, really. But I knew it was going to become hard coming in to Zachary. Coming from a 2A to a 5A to one of the best football programs in Louisiana, if not the best. But just coming in, my teammates accepted me as one of their brothers, and me getting my raw running down pat.
You helped the Broncos back to the Prep Classic. What's the environment like for anybody who hadn't been inside the Superdome playing in that game?
It's great. It's big, though. Like, when I looked up, I got dizzy. So it's big, but it was an honor to play in the Superdome. I hope to get back there and play there for the Saints, probably.
That'd be amazing. How excited are you for the next step in life at LSU?
I'm very excited. Me and Coach Slade, the new tight ends coach, we got a good relationship. I got a good relationship with Coach Brian Kelly and Coach Frank Wilson. Like, it's family there. So I got to come there and give 110% and see what it takes me.
Maybe a little basketball in the PMAC?
Hope so.
Oh, man, we'd love to see it. Thanks for taking the time, man. Congratulations.
All right, we've introduced you to 4 of our finalists for the Warrick Dunn Award. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have another group of finalists to show you. Stay tuned here on the LHSAA Network.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Conifer is a nationally respected builder, owner, manager, and trusted partner in the creation of best-in-class, affordable, and attainable multifamily housing communities. We believe in helping people succeed. It's at the heart of our success. We believe that everyone deserves to have a place where they feel respected, connected, comfortable, and confident. Our goal is to create successful communities, and you can count on us. Conifer.
The LHSAA Network presents the 2024 Warrick Dunn Award Show. Brought to you by Big Game Football Factory, 100% focused on football. Conifer, partners in building community. Gold Star Trophies, quality products since 1973. MMR, building on a tradition of success. Rouge Marriott, we welcome you back into the 2024 Warrick Dunn Award Show. We are going through our finalists, 10 seniors who really excelled on the football field to have an opportunity to be named the 2023 Warrick Dunn Award winner. Let's continue on with our profiles of the finalists. For our next one, St. Thomas More linebacker, Hayden Hernandez.
Oh, great job by the Cougars defense. They deny him again. Boy, they have stood up here in this second half. Hayden Hernandez with the tackle.
This year, St. Thomas More defense held nearly half of its opponents to less than 3 points a game and pitched 3 shutouts. The Cougars held down the rest of the schedule well enough to win the close ones by an average of 3 scores a contest. And right in the middle of that defense, you'd find a tackling machine. Their leader, number 42, Hayden Hernandez.
A lot of them are my best friends, so I really enjoyed being on the field at the same time as those guys. And I mean, we had a lot of crazy dudes. I'll say that. Nobody was scared to go in. Everybody was confident. Everybody flew around, hit, and we had a bond that was closer than just football. We had each other's backs. We hung out on the weekends.
He's a vocal leader, but he's more a leader of, by setting an example, being out in front of the charge and stuff, and, consistent work habits. You just couldn't ask for a better example of what you want in a student athlete.
Whether it was the Hall of Famer Jim Hightower or longtime defensive coordinator Terry Tidwell, both placing immeasurable trust in Hernandez for 2 years, and he was the Cougars' most consistent performer, hands down, because they never had to tell him something more than once.
now, and putting away football is very tough. It's a hard pill to swallow, but I'm hoping a good future in baseball, and I'm enjoying what I have right now.
Congratulations. Thank you again.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Our next 2024 Warrick Dunn Award finalist from Union Parish, running back Jimarian Island.
Third and goal. Island again. Touchdown!
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Touchdown! Union Parish, 1 point away for a state championship. Island
got it.
End zone!
If number one didn't score this
lead it
2-point
by
conversion, the
one.
Farmers would have been heartbroken in the dome again. But they would not be denied this time, thanks to Jimarian Island.
I was having like 10 yards to carry. Like every time I got out, like man, I gotta get to the end zone. I gotta get to the end zone. Coach Best seen the hunger in my eyes. He was like, keep feeding me. Like I'm eating the yards. We got down the red zone, and I knew we weren't gonna have too many more snaps left. So I was like, man, I gotta get in here. So I got another count. Then I reached the ball out. Then it ended up popping out, but I seen the ball across play before it popped up.
Island and Coach Joe Spatafora both knew after the touchdown was scored that they would go for two, to bring home a title to Union Parish after 3 straight years of heartbreak.
Coach Spatafora got up and said, "Man, we're gonna win this game." They called the same exact play, but then out the eye. And I knew I had to get in.
Oh, no doubt. Both plays were big, and as that whole drive transpired, there wasn't a lot of time left, but we had still full confidence to run the ball what we had.
Then going into his junior year, he just he understood that to be successful, I'm gonna have to kind of sit in the pocket and make my right reads, and he was able to do that. And then by his senior year, he had a firm grasp of the offense, and we kind of gave him free range, to the ability to check in and out of plays and kind of understood where the ball needed to go. So just watching his growth, I think has made him the player he is today.
Johnson played in the Prep Classic all 4 seasons and credits his older teammates at LCA for laying the foundation.
The fact that we had all these great guys, all these great teammates. When I was younger in 8th grade, we had Sage Ryan, Arrow, Zach. We had all these great guys that you would just look at and be like amazed by them when you're so young. So I knew when it was my turn and when it was my turn to get older and grow and be the leader on the team, I knew I had to follow after those guys' footsteps, the foundation they built.
Just a great teammate. He's a leader on the field and off the field. He's one in the classroom that you never really have to worry about. Takes care of his grades and whatnot. He's been tremendous for us for the last 4 years. Grew into a leader basically since he was a sophomore. Has done everything we've asked of him, and so I can't think of anyone more deserving than him.
Juwan has a bright future ahead in football at LSU, but is also developing opportunities for himself after his career.
I definitely want to go to LSU and just do what I do, honestly, just be me. If whatever it requires, if it's, like you say, I'm so versatile, so whatever it requires, if it's just on defense side, if it's on the offense side, whatever side it is, I just want to do the best that I could do on that part of the thing. And then after football, I've been looking to go be an architect or do something with marketing or something just to have a steady life even after football, because my coach always tell me NFL stands for not for long, so you have to know a plan or two to have afterwards to keep a stable life.
Juwan's competing in a track meet tonight. Correct, track meet, Jay? Yeah, track meet. So the Lafayette Christian Academy president, Jay Miller, is here, and
year he was water boy for Zach Clement, and Zach had just set all of the LCA individual records, passing, yards, touchdown. And I remember Juwan looks at Zach and says, "Zach, good job, but I'm about to break every one of your records." And not only did he break, obviously, Zach's records over the next 4 years at LCA, but he broke just about every other record in the state held by some of the greats. And And so Jawan he's so focused about what he's doing and what his hands are against, and like I said, he just makes everybody better. He's been a pleasure. Jawan, you never had to worry about him in the classroom. You never had to worry about him with extracurricular activities. He always was where he needed to be, when he needed to be there, doing what he needed to do. And he was just an honor to be around these last 6 years for sure.
Well, now he's going to have a lot of people chasing his records with LCA attached right there. It's very good.
It's a lot of fun.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we've profiled 7 of our finalists for the Warrick Dunn Award. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll give you the final 3. So stay tuned here on the LHSAA Network.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Conifer is a nationally respected builder, owner, manager, and trusted partner in the creation of best-in-class, affordable, and attainable multifamily housing communities. We believe in helping people succeed. It's at the heart of our success. We believe that everyone deserves to have a place where they feel respected, connected, comfortable, and confident. Our goal is to create successful communities, and you can count on us. Conifer.
The LHSAA Network presents the 2024 Warrick Dunn Award Show. Brought to you by Big Game Football Factory, 100% focused on football. Conifer, partners in building community. Gold Star Trophies, quality products since 1973. MMR, building on a tradition of success. Back at the Baton Rouge Marriott as we continue with the 2024 Warrick Dunn Award Show. We have shown you 7 finalists, 7 impressive young men on the football field and as human beings, and we have 3 more finalists to show you, and then we'll get to our winner here soon. But first, 3 more finalists to go, and for that, on our next one, we head back up to North Louisiana and Ruston linebacker Jaden Mayfield. If you're looking for reasons, Ruston football is 27-2 the last 2 seasons. Number 22, Jaden Mayfield, is probably a pretty good place to start.
Anytime your best players are your hardest workers, then you have a chance to be a great football team. And that's the case with us. And Jaden, by far, leads the group with that.
Former LSU and NFL star Kyle Williams, the Bearcats defensive coordinator, had a versatile and valuable weapon to combat offenses, throwing substitutions in numbers games at the undefeated state champs this season.
I guess he's labeled as a linebacker. He doubled as a defensive lineman some, doubled as a DB some, and that's the thing I think that made us unique defensively. With all of the different things you see in high school football now, the more guys you have like that, or you have guys that are capable of doing those things, that helps you out with the different offenses that you see nowadays.
But making the first back-to-back Superdome appearances in school history gave Mayfield and his mates a real shot at redemption after falling short in 2022.
And it was like in your mind everywhere. It's like it's a lot of people, it's a lot of noise. It's field, they used to feel the turf. It's like turf feels amazing. It was like it was just everything, and it was just like it was amazing feeling. It was like I couldn't imagine myself being there. Like I couldn't imagine this. It's like you want to go to the dome, but when you're there, it's like an amazing feeling. But the second time around, it was like it was always come. We've been here before. We knew it.
And more than anything, Mayfield credits his coach's hard-nosed approach for making him a unanimous 5A Defensive Player of the Year, a quintessential leader and a state champion who will stay home to play his college ball at Louisiana Tech.
When you first get here, it's tough. They're going to pound you, get all the freshmen and junior high stuff out you. And it's like they make you into a young man. They make you a better man off the field, let alone on the field. They make sure you call them anytime. Like anytime that they have called football late at night before I call Coach Kyle. It's just amazing how they work together, how they have this chemistry, or have this game plan when it's time to play.
You're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Conifer is a nationally respected builder, owner, manager, and trusted partner in the creation of best-in-class, affordable, and attainable multifamily housing communities. We believe in helping people succeed. It's at the heart of our success. We believe that everyone deserves to have a place where they feel respected, connected, comfortable, and confident. Our goal is to create successful communities, and you can count on us. Conifer, partner.